DF, can be prefixed with REPMOVSX move with sign extension, long, R equals, signed char, R/M, and similar moves move with 0 extension, long, R equals, unsigned char, R/M, and similar routes output to port. From string double word port, DX, equals asterisk, long asterisk, DS:ESI plus or minus plus or minus. Plus or minus depends on DF. DS, can be overridden, can be prefixed with rep.popad pop or double word, 32-bit. Registers from stack does not pop register ESP off of stack pop data into flags register push or double word, 32-bit. Registers on 2 stack push flags register on to stack push a double word, 32-bit. Value on 2 stacks can string data double word compares s sad smiley, e, di, with EAX and increments or decrements, e, di, depending on DF, can be prefixed with set byte to 1 on condition 0 otherwise, setter, set I, set, setp, settle, setna, setne, setnp, setnk, setn, setno, setnp, setns, ceto, sepo, sets, SHLD shift left doubler 1 equals R1 and LT CL R2 and GT, register underscore with CL, instead of CL, 8-bit. Immediate can be used. SHRD shift right doubler 1 equals R1 and GT CL R2 and LT, register underscore with CL, instead of CL, 8-bit immediate can be used. Should and SHRD with 16-bit arguments and a shift amount greater than 16 produce undefined results. Actual results differ between different Intel CPUs, with at least 3 different behaviors known. 20. STOSD store string double word asterisk SEDI plus or minus equals EAX. Plus or minus depends on DF. S cannot be overridden. Can be prefixed with REPXBTS extract bit string discontinued with B1 step of 80386. Used by software mainly for detection of the buggy. 21. B0 stepping off 80386. Microsoft Windows, v2.01 and later, will attempt to run the XBTS instruction as part of its CPU detection if GUID is not present and will refuse to boot if XBTS is found to be working. 22. Compared to earlier sets, the 80,386 instruction set also adds up codes with different parameter combinations for the following instructions: bound, iml, LDS, les, MOV, pop, push and prefix of codes for FS and GS segment overrides. Added with 80,486. Instruction of codini and notice swap R320 FC8 plus a byte swapper equals R and LT LT24 R and LT 8 and 0x00 FF0000 R and GT8 and 0x0000 FF00 R and GT24, only defined for 32-bit registers. Usually used to change between little endian and big endian representations. When used with 16-bit registers produces various different results on 486, 23, 586, and box/kemu. 24, CMPXCHGR/M8, R80FA6/R, 25. Compare and exchange 0FA6/7 encodings only available on 80,486 stepping a. 26. 0FB0/B1 encodings available on 80,486 stepping B and later X86 CPUs. Instruction atomic only if used with lock prefix. 0FB0/R 27 CMPXCHGR/M R16/320FA7//R0FB1/RINVD0F08 invalidate internal caches. Flush internal caches. Modified data present in the cache are not written back to memory, potentially causing data loss. Invoke M80F01/7 invalidate and try invalidate TLB entry for page that contains data specified. Bin 0F09 write back and invalidate writes back all modified cache lines in the processor's internal cache to main memory and invalidates the internal caches. ZR/MR80FC0/re-exchange and ADD exchanges the first operand with the second operand, then loads the sum of two values into the destination. Operand. Instruction atomic only if used with lock prefix. ZR/MR16/320FC1/R added with Pentium. Instruction Codini aning notisk Pluid 0FA2 identification returns data regarding processor identification and features, and returns data to EAX, EBX, ECX, and EDX registers. Instruction functions specified by the EAX register. 1. This was also added to later 80,486 processors CMPXCHG8BM640FC7/1 compare and exchange 8 bytes compare EDX:EAX with M64. If equal, set ZF and load ECX:EBX into M64. Else clear ZF and load M64 into EDX:EAX. Instruction atomic only if used with lock prefix. Lock CMPXCHG8B with a register operand, which is an invalid encoding, can cause hangs on some Intel Pentium CPUs. Pentium F00F bug. RDMSR0F32 read from model specific register load MSR specified by ECX into EDX ECX 0F31 read timestamp counter returns the number of processor ticks since the processor being online, since F last power on of system. WRMSR0F30 write to model specific register write the value in EDX. EAX to MSR specified by XSM. 28. 0FA resume from system management mode. This was introduced by the i386SL and later and is also in the i486SL and later, as well as Cyrix 486SLC/E. 29, and later. Resumes from system management mode, SMM. Added with Pentium MMX. Instruction Codini aning noticed PMC 0F33 read the PMC, performance monitoring counter, specified in the ECX register into registers EDX:EAX. Also MMX registers and MMX support instructions were added. They are usable for both integer and floating point operations, see below. Added with AMD-K6. Instruction Codini aning not syscall 0F05 fast system call functionally equivalent to sys and to sysret 0F07 fast system return functionally equivalent to sys exit. AMD changed the CLUID detection bit for this feature from the K6-2 on. Added with Pentium Pro. Instruction Codini aning notisk movcar 16R//McMovcar 32R//M0F4X/R conditional move. Clover, Clovey, Cloof, 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 Cloofch, Cloof, Cloof, Cloofna, Cloofne, Cloof, Cloofn, 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 Cloofnch, Cloof, Cloofno, Cloofno, Cloofn. Cloofns, Cloofns, Clovo, Cloof, Cloof, Cloofho, Cloofs, Cloofs, U20F0 undefined instruction generates an invalid opcode exception. This instruction is provided for software testing to explicitly generate an invalid opcode. The opcode for this instruction is reserved for this purpose. NOPR/M0F1F/0 official NOP introduced in the Pentium Pro, but undocumented until 2006. 30. The whole 0F18-1F opcode range was NOP in Pentium Pro. However, except for 0F1F/0, Intel does not guarantee that the subcodes will remain NOP in future processors, and have indeed assigned some of these opcodes to other instructions in at least some processors. 31. Added with Pentium 2. Instruction opcode aning not sizen to 0F34 sister calendar sometimes called the fast system call instruction. This instruction was intended to increase the performance of operating system calls. On the Pentium Pro, the CLUID instruction reports these instructions as available. This is considered incorrect, as the instructions are not officially supported on the Pentium Pro. Third-party testing indicates that the instructions are present but too defective to be usable on the Pentium Pro. 32. Sysexit 0F35 sister calexit. Added with Intel Itanium. These instructions are only present in the X86 operation mode of early Intel Itanium processors with hardware support for X86. This support was added in MERST and removed in Montecito, replaced with software emulation. Instruction opcode M16/M16/320F00/6 jump to Intel Itanium instruction set. 33. JMP DISP 16/320FB8 RIL 16/32. Added with Cyrix and GIAD CPUs. These instructions are present in Cyrix CPUs as well as NATSEMI/AMD GIAD CPUs derived from Cyrix microarchitectures, GIAD GX and LX, but not NX. They are also present in Cyrix manufacturing partner CPUs from IBM, ST&T, as well as a few SoCs such as STPC Atlas and ZF Micro ZF X86. 34. Many of these opcodes have been reassigned to other instructions in later non-Cyrix CPUs. Opcode instruction description available on 0F78/RSVDC-M80 Sreg save segment register and descriptor to memory as a 10-byte data structure. The first 8 bytes are the descriptor. The last 2 bytes are the selector. 35. System management mode instructions. Not present on stepping of CX486 SLC and CX486 DLC. 36. Present on CX486 SLC/E. 29. And all later Cyrix CPUs. Present on all Cyrix-derived GIADECPUS. 0F79/RSDC Sreg M80 restore segment register and descriptor from memory. 0F7AM/0SVLDT M80 save LDTR and descriptor 0F7B/0RSLDT M80 restore LDTR and descriptor 0F7C/0SVTS M80 save TSR and descriptor 0F7D/0RSTS M80 restore TSR and descriptor 0F7ESMINT system management software interrupt. Uses 0F7E encoding on Cyrix 486. 5x86, 6x86 and ZFX86. Uses 0F38 encoding on Cyrix 6x86MX, Me Media GX and GIAD. 0F380F36/0RDSHR/M32 read SMM header pointer register Cyrix 6x86MX. 37. and Me0F37/0WRSHR/M32 right SMM header pointer register 0F3ABB0_RESET reset BLT buffer pointer 0 to base Cyrix media GX and media XM. 38. NATSEMI GXM, GXLV. GX10F3BBB1_RESET reset BLT buffer pointer 1 to base 0F3C CPU_WRITE write to CPU internal special register, EBX equals register index, EAX equals data, 0F3D CPU_READ read from CPU internal special register, EBX equals register index, EAX equals data, 0F39D MINT debug management mode interrupt NATSEMI GX2 AMD GX, LX, 39, 0F3ARDM return from debug management mode. Added with Ali/DM and PM6117 MCUs. The M6117 series of embedded microcontrollers feature a 386SX class CPU core with a few M6117 specific additions to Intel 386 instruction set. The ones documented for DM and PM1167D are SAD Smiley 40, Code Instruction Description F1 BRKPM System Management Interrupt, enters Hyperstate Mode D6E6 RETPM return from Hyperstate Mode D6CA030 Use UGRSEAX set page address of SMI entry point D6C8030. Mnemonic not listed. Read page address of SMI entry point D6FA030 MOVPWRCREAX write to power control register. Added as instruction set extensions. SSE instructions, non-simmed. Added with SSE. Instruction Codini anin notice prefd 00F18/1 prefd data from address prefd into all cache levels PREFETCHT10F18/2 prefd data from address prefd into all cache levels except 41, 42, L1 prefd 20F18/3 prefd data from address prefd into all cache levels except L1 and L2 prefd to 0F18/0 prefd data from address prefd to non-temporal cache structure, minimizing cache pollution. Fence 0FAF8 store fence processor hint to make sure all store operations that took place prior to the SFENCE call are globally visible. Added with SSE2. Instruction Codini anin notice flush mati FA/7 cache line flush invalidates the cache line that contains the linear address specified with the source operand from all levels of the processor cache hierarchy. LFENCE0FAE8 load fence serializes load operations. Fence 0FAF0 memory fence performs a serializing operation on all load and store instructions that were issued prior. Fence instruction .movntm32 R320FC3/R move double word and temporal move double word from R32 to M32, minimizing pollution in the cache hierarchy. Pause F390 hint to suspend execution provides a hint to the processor that the following code is a spin loop. Suspends execution of the thread for a number of cycles to free resources for the sibling SM thread to proceed. Added with SSE3. Instruction Codini anin notice monitor EAX, ECX, EDX0F01C8 setup monitor address sets up a linear address range to be monitored by hardware and activates monitor.mwa EAX. ECX0F01C9 monitor wait processor hint to stop instruction execution and enter an implementation dependent optimized state until occurrence of a class of events. Added with SSE4.2. Instruction opcodini aning notiskak 32R32, R//M8F20F38F0/raccumulatikak 32 computes CRC value using the CRC32C, Castagnoli. Polynomial 0x11 EDC6F41, normal form 0x1 EDC6F41. This is polynomial used in ISCSI. In contrast to the more popular and used in Ethernet, its parity is even, and it can thus detect the error with an odd number of changed bits. CRC32R32, R//M8F2Rex0F38F0/RCRC32R32, R//M6